Hello, hello, and welcome. Can we all hear me? I'm worried that I can't. Let's just get started, shall we? Hello, and welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Today's coverage of Chelsea versus 12th place Leicester City. Chelsea travelled to the King Power Stadium today and donned the yellow kit for the first time in Premier League. Chelsea returned to Premier League action following the international break, having left off on a 1-1 draw to Burnley, but look to continue their 8-match unbeaten run in all competitions. Elsewhere, Leicester continued a winless run in 3 in all competitions, still looking for a first win since late October. Leicester have won just 2 of their past 8 league matches, drawing 3 and losing 3. However, they are just 1 win short of 200 Premier League victories. Brendan Rodgers' side have kept only 1 sheet in their previous 17 league games, so a goal for Chelsea here, at least 1, would be expected. Leicester have suffered 11 top-flight home defeats since the beginning of last season. No current Premier League side has lost more often during that time. Chelsea could win 4 consecutive Premier League away games without conceding for the first time since 2008. The Blues have conceded just 1 goal on the road this season, a penalty from Mohamed Salah of Liverpool. Chelsea have lost twice in 20 competitive away matches under Thomas Tuchel. And Chelsea's tally of 15 different goal scorers in the league this season is more than any other club this season. Romelu Lukaku, who is sidelined for today's match, has scored 5 goals in 8 league appearances against teams managed by Brendan Rodgers. It's a match that brings a tough and extensive winter period for the Blues, with matches against Juventus and Manchester United to follow, all being shown here on Chelsea Fan TV. And but for now, Chelsea must fight off the Foxes as they hunt for a win themselves. Stay tuned as we delve a little deeper into squad news and Chelsea news. There's a lot to cover. And, well, what can I say? Welcome. Upcoming fixtures, just quickly. Of course, as mentioned, Juventus and Manchester United. And then, of course, Watford and West Ham to follow after that. Chelsea team news. We will be getting into that, Rob. Don't you worry about that. Chelsea team news now. Chelsea is still without Romelu Lukaku, as I mentioned earlier, and Mateo Kovacic, who is also recovering from an injury sustained before the international break. Mason Mount is fit and ready following dental surgery earlier this week. I'm sure a lot of you saw the videos that were posted out on Instagram. Christian Pulisic remains fit. Can you believe it? Playing 54 minutes over 2 matches, both coming off of the bench and actually scoring a goal for the American national team. Chalobah starts today, as does Thiago Silva, much to the delight of many Chelsea fans. Be sure to get your predictions in. They will be, as a new feature on this channel, being displayed on the screen, as you can see. Kalilu with a prediction of Chelsea winning 3-1 today. That is actually my prediction as well. Moving on to the Leicester lineup. Yuri Tielemans will be out for a few weeks yet after sustaining a calf injury, so don't expect to see him playing today. Mark Albrighton is fit once again. However, James Justin is not ready for a return. Jamie Vardy starts today and needs just 2 more goals to equal Ian Wright's record of 93 goals scored after turning 93, after turning 30. God, there's so many screens that I need to navigate here. Hopefully you can all hear me over on YouTube. I will just have to check very quickly. Of course, I have to watch an ad to watch my own fucking video. Of course, as you can see, the league table to my right. And yes, the audio is working. So we're all tip-top magoo. Welcome. Without Tielemans, Chelsea will be the Foxes, says underage Muppet. This is part of the show now. Unfortunately, it isn't showing up on Twitch. But if you are watching on YouTube, obviously, continue to get your predictions in. As I mentioned, the new feature on this channel is that any comments, any views, any predictions, anything like that will be displayed on the screen today. Now, what do we talk? There's quite the elephant in the room regards to the season ticket prices. A couple of people mentioned it over on Twitch, but obviously I'm not too well versed on it. I haven't been to a game in like 2 years. Just gonna pass over quickly to, I don't know if many of you have seen Mackie Mackie's done a video on the issue. Of course, the West Stand changing from around 1,200 quid a month, 1,200 quid a year to roughly 4,000 pounds for a season. And with a little bit more insight, I'm just going to pass over to or show a little bit of clip from the video that Mackie released yesterday. Technical difficulties once again. Jesus Christ! I tried this before the stream started. I don't know what's going on. Either way, be sure to get your be sure to get your views in, everything like that on the issue. I know there's no sound. There was sound before. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's all going wrong. Other games going on today: Aston Villa, Brighton, Burnley, Palace, Newcastle, Brentford. And of course, the big game, well, besides today, of course, is Liverpool, Arsenal. There is, of course, the facts that we need to cover as well. Leicester City have conceded at least 2 goals in their last 3 matches in the Premier League. Leicester are, of course, as I mentioned, 1 win away from 200 wins in the Premier League. There's quite a lot of discussion over on the Twitch page. I thought Chelsea had a good run as a club. You are a bunch of silly billies, silly things Abramovich has done. Ridiculous money. I'm so angry they have done this to everyone. No Ziyech, no party. He is on the bench. He is on the bench, and I can confirm that there will be a party even without Ziyech. Ziyech's not really done much for, in my opinion, to warrant the first team start, especially now that Mount is back in complete form. Hudson-Odoi, of course, is back. Timo is back. He is back. Timo Werner is back in full fitness. Well, not necessarily full fitness, but he is back in the team for the subs bench. Cheapest season ticket for Chelsea this season was £839 for the Shed or Matthew Harding. It's a terrible shame. This is how Chelsea want to carry on. I started my membership this season and I feel disrespected as a member, says the lad Dylan over on Twitch. The video has no sound. Can you hear me? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can hear me. Kalilo, what are you doing to me, son? Leicester, of course, in 12th place. Arsenal creeping up, but their goal difference is a little bit muddy. Again, loads. Man United, apparently their season tickets vary from around £500 to £600. So £4,000 a year. And I wasn't going to say any of it, but it's the family side as well, more or less. The West Stand. Am I wrong? Thank you very much, Manuel. Greetings from Colombia. Thank you very much for confirming. The West Stand. Well, the West and the East Stand are both sort of family sections, aren't they? So even worse, really, that they are trying to prevent families from from going to the. It's the shambles, really. It really is. I'm not for 1 second going to try and justify the decision, because if they up the price by a couple £100, then inflation happens, this sort of thing happens. But £4,000, it's a 200% increase or something like that. Ridiculous. £205 per game to go to 19 games. It's £205 per game. You might as well just get a membership. But of course, that's what they're trying to. Season tickets. People are going to have to give up their season tickets, and then people that can afford it, whoever they are. Who the hell, who can. It's a game of working class people. That originally is what it started as, was for the working class people to go out, release some stress, go to a game, have a go at their team, have a cheer with their team, have a laugh, get a little bit tipsy, you never know, and just escape reality. But even if you can go to the game these days, it's £200 to go. It's something ridiculous, like £2.50 for every 2.5 minutes, or something ridiculous like that. Fans will pay that, though. Who is going to pay that? The West Stand, one of the two biggest stands in the stadium. It's just ridiculous. This front three won't work today, I feel. We will try and keep this a little bit upbeat. Chelsea are back, of course, and football is back as well. They are just covering the lineups over on BT Sport, of which hopefully my BT Sport doesn't pack up today. Mendy, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, and Rudiger, back three. They've worked together, of course, in the past, so chances are that's going to work. We've conceded 1 goal or something ridiculous in our last 9 games. That's probably not correct. What is it? Chelsea. The Blues have conceded just 1 goal away from home this season in all competitions, or in the Premier League, rather. We've conceded just 1 goal, and we haven't conceded a goal from what's it called? From anything other than a set piece. We'll say that. It's a penalty. Jesus Christ, the word doesn't come to me, Ed. Outfield play. No one's scored from outfield play against Chelsea this season in the Premier League away from home, at least. We'll be fine. Just chuck Timo on at the 60th minute. Of course, Kepa, Azpilicueta, Chalobah, Alonso, Christensen, Loftus-Cheek, Barkley, Pulisic, Werner, and Ziyech all make up the subs bench. Jorginho is the skipper today. Chilwell and James make up the wing. Mount and Hudson-Odoi make the back or the supporting two to Kai Havertz. And you are on live. Cheers. I think the front. That's fine. I would have dropped Cho. I think the front three is fine. Maybe I would have dropped Cho for Pulisic because he missed so many chances against Burnley last time. I got slanted. Absolutely slated, rather, for my decision to not give Hudson-Odoi a higher rating. Everyone that was watching on the stream on that day seemed to agree that he didn't play anywhere near as well as everyone else seemed to think seemed to have thought. Pulisic and Ziyech and Werner on the bench, and Thomas Tuchel plays Cho and Mount. What the hell? Again, in Thomas Tuchel we trust. You never know. With this geezer away from home, he's an absolute machine. It is what it is. We'll move quickly over to, sorry, boys over on Twitch. I'm struggling to multitask. Would our season ticket be cheaper due to where it's located, or is it just the owners? I've got a feeling it's probably, I don't know. Your owners are stinky at Man United, so I'm surprised your season ticket doesn't cost more, to be honest. £200 just for going to a match as a fan. If you have a membership for us, the ticket's cheaper as an adult is about £60. Yeah, a match for Chelsea these days. The average cost, I mean, when I went in, I went to every game in 2018 at home, and that was like the max ticket for a Chelsea Premier League game was like £55, which I think it hasn't changed too much from then. But you know, it's what makes it worse as well, and this isn't trying to justify it at all, is like if COVID never happened and the £4,000 thing happened, there'd still be uproar. There would still be massive uproar. But the fact that they've done this during a time, or to the back end of this pandemic, it's a major kick in the teeth. Chelsea Fan TV, of course, are going to be putting together some sort of package for the fans to voice their opinions. So again, if you keep getting your opinions on here, your video, your comment might show up in that video if any clips are taken from this. It's because our stadium isn't that big. I don't want to move from the bridge, but I know we can't expand upon the stadium, so I don't know what we are going to do. A lot of people think that the reason that this is happening is because it's they're trying to force the idea that more seats, more capacity would obviously lead to a lower price. But £4,000 is just it's a ridiculous amount of money. As I said, it depends where you sit because the places are cheaper. Some places are cheaper. It's a squad game. Some big games coming up this week. Tuchel needs to use the squad wisely. Very well said from Vincent. If we look again at the upcoming fixtures, I'm going to have to hide that for now. The front three, a little bit of a debatable subject in terms of could we have had a stronger front three? We are playing Leicester. They might be a little bit muddy at the moment in terms of performances. Not quite the Leicester of old in the last couple of years. However, when you have the likes of Juventus coming up next and Manchester United, you do need to rest some of your big players. Considering in the scheme of this game and the next two, so these three games, Leicester is the least of our worries, kind of technically. And then, of course, Watford and West Ham, you can expect to see us rest a few more players then. We are just 7 minutes away from kickoff. We have got a new timer on the stream as well. That doesn't need to have oh God. Let me move Mush. Get out of the way, Mackie. Covering my face as well. We can see we've actually got a timer now. And it goes, look, it goes past 60 minutes. So no more 45, what was it? 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute in the second half. So for those of you that are like, you come on and you're thinking, what the fuck? Is this the first half or is this the second half? How far back is it? I love our manager, but I can just feel this going wrong. This is typical. It's what I'm still used to. We're still worried with, we're scarred. We're scarred from past relationships, and we assume the worst based off of the past relationships, i.e., Sarri and Lampard. It's just with the type of lineup. If we were to play this lineup under Lampard or Sarri, you just have that bit of fear. Do you know what I mean? Whereas under Tuchel can make anything happen. Anything happen. Even with our weakest squad, you do feel that he's going to pull something off. because he just comes out with the masterclasses, doesn't he? What do you expect from Saul? Says Manuel. Not a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if he leaves in January, to be honest. I think that obviously we've only seen him play twice, maybe 3 times max. He's just not suited immediately. He's not suited immediately for this Chelsea team, really. I want him to do well as well. But some people just aren't suited for the Premier League, and it's harsh to say that he isn't capable of playing in the Premier League because he has barely played. So it's a matter of time. But being that he's on loan at Chelsea, and there's variables, I just don't see him having the time necessarily to perform. That being said, boys, there's still 4 minutes to go. The players are coming out. We will take a couple more. One last look at. Can I? There you go. Put you in timeout. You're in timeout. Spamming that link. It's just the wrong time. Yeah, it's just so. It's unfortunate for him, bless him, but he's come at the wrong time. He just really. I don't think he's gonna stay. We've got an option to buy at the end of the season, but like I say, there's rumours that he wants to go back in January anyway and cut it short. Anyway, we are going to move on to today's game. Of course, Chelsea take on Leicester. Mendy, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, James, Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, and Havertz make up the starting 11 in this 3-4-2-1 formation under Thomas Tuchel. It's Tuchel time, remember, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tuchel time all the time. Leicester. I know. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. We're playing in a different kit other than the blue kit. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But I just wanted to play in this kit so badly. I also, the kit that I'm wearing right now as well, I love that kit. Again, Schmagel, Amati, Evans, Suyuncu, Castange, Samari, and Didi, Albrighton, Lookman, Vardy, and Barnes make up the starting lineup for Leicester City under Brendan Rodgers in this 3-4-3 formation. Bertrand, one of the notable names, ex-Chelsea player, of course, won the Champions League under Di Matteo back in 2012. Again, keep getting your views in, all the support. It's going to be on the screen. Any predictions? Again, be sure to get them in. We are just 2 minutes away, not even 1.5 minutes away from the return of the Premier League after this, what seemed like a grueling 2 weeks. It's one of the longest international breaks that we have had. Jamie Vardy, I thought he was going to pick up an award then or something. As I said, it's going to be 2-0. So Timo Werner has subscribed. Thank you very much. I've seen you on Lawrence's video in the past. God, it's bright. It's a bright kit. I can't lie. The yellow kit is it's a thing of beauty. But we look like a bunch of wasps, and hopefully we're coming for the sting on these foxes. I'll tell you that for free. Again, one last look at the upcoming fixtures following this game. That's good. We're all good. We'll do one last look as well at. We are top of the league, ladies and gentlemen. 26 points, 3 points clear. We're not doing a minute's silence today. All that is done. Carefree, wherever you may be. We are the famous CSC. Strap yourselves in. It's going to be a belter, boys and girls. And hopefully a brilliant return to the Premier League. Chilwell to score against his former club, says Jave O'Hara. We are just awaiting, boys. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. The timer. It gets its debut on the channel. Boys and girls, Chelsea are back. And come on, kick it. We're underway. Yes, come on. God, I love this game so much. Strap in. It could be a good one. It could be a shaky one as well. You never know. Hopefully the audio of the TV isn't showing up on the stream. Might turn it down just one more. And of course, as I said, get your views in, get your support in. We need all 3 points today. We can't drop any more. This is a more difficult part of the season. Of course, we need to be finishing top come Christmas. There's just a fucking onslaught of games in December. There's 9 games, 10 if you include the January 2nd one, which obviously isn't December, but that game is against Liverpool. So 10 games, including games against Liverpool. It's gonna be a busy one. So be sure to stay tuned here at Chelsea Fan TV or Chelsea Fans XI, wherever you're watching. If you haven't liked already, be sure to leave a like on the Chelsea Fan TV YouTube channel on this video. And subscribe as well if you haven't subscribed. It's a great way to get a reminder of when we go live and also when other videos go live as well. Rudiger plays it over the top. God, this kit is just so sexy. I swear to Jesus Christ. It's such a nice kit. Already Havertz clattered into the back there. He's in the wars these days. He got injured against Liechtenstein or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember who he was playing. Away fans sound great. Chelsea fans doing the business. Away from home. God knows how much that ticket costs. It's a fire kit. It definitely is. It just pops so much. It's just so loud, but in a good way. Some kits can be a little bit too loud. Rudiger plays it out wide. Switch of play to Chalobah, who takes it well. James in tip-top form at the moment. He's only going to get better and better as well. Oh, Reece James. He's a sight to behold. Really, really one of the top players in England at the moment. Might have to turn it down as well a little bit. Thiago Silva, of course, starting as well. Jorginho. The predictions as well for us to concede. Again, that's just me being, scarred from post at this time. Chilwell's through! Oh, he's at the bar! 3 minutes gone and it's pinged off the bar. It might have been a touch on from Schmagel. I look away for 1 second. Old postman Pat taking my eye off the ball. He's onside. Is it a save? No. He's just blasted it off of the top of the bar. Goes out for a goal kick, but Chelsea nearly drawing first blood in this game after just 3 minutes. And Ben Chilwell, against his old club, he would have absolutely loved that. Chalobah. January window, who's your first signing? I don't think we really need to sign anyone, do we? We won't be making any big signings at all, I don't think. I read something about Tuchel didn't even want Tuchel. You what? We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. We know what we are. Thiago Silva now on the ball. Again, out wide to Chalobah, who is in great form. Good to see him back in the starting 11. He is absolutely out of position there. If Jamie Vardy picks it up. Crossed in! Cleared away by Rudiger. If that had gone through, it was a simple tap-in for Leicester, and that would have been 1-0. But, as the saying goes, if my granny had wheels, she'd be a trolley bus. But she's not. So, here we are. Still 0-0. Havertz picks it up. Dispossessed quite easily as per usual. Not quite as easy as Werner does. We need a Cho masterclass. Does that happen too often? Oh my God, Thiago Silva. Oh, the camera angle gave that a little bit. Oh, Jesus! Get a hold of it! We've maintained possession. We are the yellow bus. The yellow bus indeed. Hudson-Odoi finds James. Nice first touch. Back to Hudson-Odoi. Nice pass from Hudson-Odoi. Cross goal. Padded away from Schmagel. Chelsea absolutely battering in the counter-attacks or in attack in general. But Leicester on the counter-attacks not looking too shabby themselves. Vardy struggling against the likes of Thiago Silva. Chalobah heading it back to Mendy. Kante now. Go on, the boy. Jorginho. Thiago Silva once again. Jorginho once again. Pass it out wide. The pass was so open there, man. Kante cuts it out. This looks good. Leicester on the fucking rocks here. Just not good enough. Of course, Leicester, former Leicester players Ben Chilwell and N'Golo Kante looking to put in performances against their former club. Excuse me. 77% possession already for Chelsea. It is only 7 minutes or so gone. Havertz, nice little shimmy. Brilliant little chip inwards to Rudiger on the edge of the centre circle. Out to Chilwell. Nice little 1-2. Not at all. The 2, not as good as the 1. And it does go out for a throw in to Leicester. Really good play from Hudson-Odoi linking up with Reece James there, providing something, but not quite enough with the cross from James. Mason Mount getting involved now. I mean, Haaland would just fit in so well at this club if he was wearing this kit, wouldn't he? Wouldn't notice the difference. Thiago Silva. Rudiger. Looking for the pass. It's a matter of time, really. It's a matter of when rather than if in this game. Brilliant play from Amati. Or is that Samari? Down the wing. Brilliant bit of play there. Maintained it despite the push in the back there. Chelsea. Great chance. Not a bad cross. Not a bad idea from Rudiger. Of course, Rudiger's still the topic of conversation in terms of contracts. It doesn't look too hopeful that he's going to be staying at the club. As the same goes for Christensen as well. Rudiger. Jorginho. Just a thing. Joe Legg, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Forgot to say. I think this is the first stream up to this point, despite the audio issues with Mackie's video. Everything else is tip-top magoo. Reece James plays it out wide. Rudiger now. Mount. Nice little change of pace. It's a good cross, but it's a bit too much swaz on it. And Havertz never getting to that. Way too much power in the end. That comeback from Chile shows you the difference between him and Alonso. Ay. Watch the Alonso slander, yeah? Oh, Marcus Alonso. Terrible ball from Kante there. Thomas Tuchel, not a happy bunny. Sloppy play from Chelsea. Although we've had more possession, Chelsea looking a little bit sloppy from their return to from international football. Shut the Streamlabs up, mate. I that's the only thing I haven't got control over. I'm not the one putting it on the thing. Get it on the screen as well, mate. Go on, have some of that. Yeah, it's very spammy. I can't lie. But as I said, I don't have control over that. I'll have a word with Sammy and try and get it to shut up for a bit. I think that's most of the comments on these streams are from those. Our most interactive viewer is the bot. Thiago Silva plays it through the middle. Mount. Oh, Havertz, man. Get on your toes. It feels like a Lukaku type game. I can't lie. Lukaku would absolutely body these defenders. Havertz isn't too far off doing the same, but he is a little bit weaker than the lot. I mean, it's Evans, for fuck's sake. Evans! Who are you putting your money on between Lukaku and Evans? Here he is. Evans. Havertz chasing down. Evans a little bit shaky there. Has to kick it out. It got stuck between his feet. I can still hear the crowd when Drogba scored the header against Bayern. I mean, in this shirt as well. In this very shirt. Well, not this very shirt, but I mean, you know, you get the idea. In this place. In this place. Corner ball to Chelsea. Chilwell. Drogba! Unbelievable! Oh, no, that's the Torres goal, isn't it? Chilwell on the corner. Crossed in. Header! It's in! Yes! Tony Rudiger! A little flick on! Chilwell with the assist! It's 1-0 to the boys! Get in there! It's a fantastic flick on. And the boys travel all the way to Leicester to watch this. They've spent their money well so far. There's still plenty of time to go. 13 minutes on the clock. Chilwell with the cross. Rudiger unmarked, really unmarked. It's a fantastic header. Schmaggle left in the dust. He's left flailing his arms around like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. It's a fantastic header. 1-0 to the boys. Get in there. God, I had to get those words out with the wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. If I mixed those words up, would not have had the same effect. All the same, it's 1-0 to the boys. Rudiger with the goal. And the yellow kit so far looking very good. Looking very good. Second goal this season, 9th goal for Chelsea overall for Mr. Antonio Rudiger. And I am trying to update the score. You know, bear with me. Bear with me. This is all a process. It's all a process. Rudy, Rudy. Laia Martinez, welcome. Welcome to the Twitch side of this stream. Pay the man, says Have. Jermaine, yes, 1-0 Rudy. Get in there. Jazweenie, what's going on, man? Just on time. 1-0 to the boys. 13 and a half minutes. Chilwell with the assist. Rudy with the nod on. James has gone down in a heap, holding his leg. He looks fine, though. He's fine. Ian Spence, come on, Chelsea 1-0. Again, get those comments in, boys. As long as it's suitable to be placed on screen, it will be on screen. So show some support if you wish to have your name on the screen. Have your comment on the screen, rather. Hudson-Odoi now, under pressure, deals with it perfectly. Played over the top. It's Kante! Oh! Another chance. Havertz fucks it completely. Back out wide. James. Go on! Corner ball. We're looking good. We're looking spicy. Kante, 1-on-1. He couldn't quite finish his dinner. A great run. Split the defence wide open. It was not the easiest of finishes. I've got to give him that. It's unlucky from Kante. Bless him. But it's a corner ball nonetheless. Go on the Graham. Go on the Graham, son. Havertz selfish. Crossed in again. Thiago Silva looking to get a nod on there. Never a foul. Mount foul Suunchu, apparently. I'll be watching every game with you next season after the season ticket prices increase. It is only one stand. And to be honest, if you're sitting in the West Stand anyway, you're not getting the full experience. That's not the the idea is they shouldn't be raising the prices that much anyway. But chances are, if you're sitting in the West Stand anyway, you're getting a dead experience at the bridge. Try out the lovely shed, Matthew Harding. Matthew Harding upper is always a good one. Lower's not bad if you want to get more of an up close and personal feel to the game. Shed end all the way. You've got to love the shed. Chilwell. Havertz does need to pass the ball a little bit more. He's getting closed down so easily. Is Rudiger going to renew? Really interesting. I'm unsure. I don't personally know. If I was to bet on it, he did say in an interview, didn't he, that he owes his career pretty much, like the resurgence of his career or where his career is right now, to Chelsea, which might be a little bit of I might renew, but I'm going to keep you on your toes. Mason Mount finds Chilwell. Awful bit of play. He got the idea of it, but not really the full ticket there from Ben Chilwell. 200 grand a week, I think, is what Rudiger is requesting. And you think if we get Koundé or something like that as a replacement, we're going to be paying that much soon enough anyway with him. The quality he's got, we're going to be ending up paying that same amount to him sooner rather than later. We might as well. I know Rudiger's what is he's late 20s, but the quality he's showing at the moment, he's leaving, in my opinion. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do think he will leave. You've got the likes of dispossessed, Jorginho. Oh, Jesus Christ. Vardy just looking for that one goal to equal Ian Wright's record. Havertz. Mitcham is Chelsea. I mean, you've got to represent old Rocco Staubach. Look at that dog. Look at him. Look at him. PSG are going to take Rudiger. I heard it was either Real Madrid or PSG. Yeah. He'd be an idiot to go to PSG, man. You go to PSG for your career to end. Literally. Look at Messi. What's he done? What's he done? What's he done to his career? Idiot. Do you ever hear of Messi anymore? Ronaldo's I know we watch the Premier League, but I feel like I was hearing Messi every fucking week at Barcelona my whole entire life. Now he's been at PSG. Is he injured or something? Ref! It's a good position. It's a good position. Genie was a dumb move to PSG. Nah, I don't know. His career is coming to a close anyway. So moving to PSG, getting that dollar. He's probably on more of a wage at PSG than he was at Liverpool. So for the likes of a Wijnaldum to go to he would never start. He probably knew he was never going to start for PSG before he even went. You are right. Foul on Hudson-Odoi. It's a free kick in a nice position for Chelsea. Mount, James, Chilwell must be over this as well. Just have a little swig. Get the vocals ready. Just in case. Got to get that soundbite. It's Mount and Chilwell over this. I reckon it's going to be Chilwell with an in-swinger. Or out-swinger rather than... I'm wrong. It's Mount, and it's over the bar. Can't believe he picked PSG over a starting place. Does he start for Liverpool in this team at the moment? I don't think he even start. If he was to stay at Liverpool, I don't think he'd still start for them now, to be honest. Schmagel with the kick forward. Jorginho with a push in the back, but nothing's given. Cheeky little roulette there from Johnny Evans. Chelsea maintaining control more or less so far after 22 and a half minutes. Robin's coming out of retirement. Is he? Nah. Need to up the quality of this. I don't know. It looks good on Twitch. The camera, it looks just kind of a little blurry. There you go. Kind of. I don't know. Fresh trim for your boys. Was a good idea in the end. If you saw my hair before, Jesus Christ. Bah. Chelsea dominating in terms of possession overall in this first half. Just over half played so far in this first half. It's played brilliantly to Hudson-Odoi. Counter-attack. Chilwell fouls Albrighton off the ball. Or vice versa. I didn't quite see. Leicester fans kicking up a right fuss here. Ndidi. Great ball. Finds Vardy. 1-on-1. Now 1-on-4. 4-on-4. 4-on-6. It's a great cross! It's offside. It's a goal for Leicester, but it is offside. Shaky moment there for the boys. It was offside. You could see it was offside way before he even kicked it, to be honest. Great bit of play from Leicester. It's got to be said, but not too good because it was, I mean, his entire body is offside. Rudiger and Christensen contract talk. We've already kind of gone over this. Rudiger, I can't see anything coming from it. I reckon he's going to leave. Christensen, the same. We've got we're already probably in talks with Koundé or you know some replacements just in case it goes tits up with them. Don't expect to see us buy anyone in the January window in terms of defence, because we've still got them till the end of the season. So we need to make it 2-0. That's how the game goes. Havertz kicks it out for a throw. Chalobah, yeah, Chalobah's been a bit sleepy today. He's a little bit rusty, it would seem. We are the famous CFC, and we don't give a fuck, whoever you may be. We are the famous CFC. Yeah, free. Should probably turn that light on. Get a little bit more light on the situation. We are the famous CFC. We don't give a fuck. Free kick to Chelsea. Not the best, but not the worst position for a cross. It is crossed in, headed away easily. Picked up by Kante. Confident going into Juve. Well, it is the home fixture. I'm confident. This is the kind of game you want to play, really, going into that kind of game, I suppose, just to get the juices flowing. We've just come back from international break. Not worried about United. We're at home, aren't we? I think we're at home. Upcoming fixtures. Oh, fuck. I need to change that. There we go. Yeah, we're at home for both those games. There we go. Look at that transition. Whoa! Forgot to put it on. Sorry about that, Sammy boy. Mason Mount. James. If we can get a win on both of those games, I'll honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, but it would be a sign that we are still going way in the right direction for sure. Kante now, storming run all the way! Oh, it's in! I couldn't tell at first! What a goal! Kante just runs and runs and runs! Who's it? Bottom corner! Fucking what a goal! Oh my God! He's got so much open space and he just swings at it. Oh God, what a goal! Unbelievable! I thought he'd side netted it then. Oh my God, what a goal! Against his old club, no less. Tuchel is just left in amazement. He's like, oh my God. What a fucking goal! Unbelievable goal. N'Golo Kante on the score sheet. It is 2-0. Unbelievable. More unbelievable because it's him, I suppose. But it just took me way off guard. I just saw him running. I'm thinking, surely not. Surely not. And sure enough, takes a swang at it, and it's 2-0 to the boys. Unbelievable finish. Schmagel left a flailing once again. Like the wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man that he has become in this game. Jorginho. Go on! Kill him! Just finish him off. Jesus. How amazing was the unbelievable goal. Let's get some of these comments on the screen. Oh, fuck me. Kante look like trouble. Oh my God. Unbelievable. 2-0. Still 15 minutes to go in this first half. And, well, we are in complete control. We are getting battered by Chelsea next week, aren't we? I'm going to assume that you are a United fan. And if we play like we're playing now, I mean, it's hard to say because are Leicester shite at the moment? Man United aren't exactly like... They're just United at the moment. You had a little bit of an uprising. Oh, go on! Oh, that's sort of door with a poor first touch. Schmagel with the pass out. Hudson-Odoi couldn't quite capitalise on it. And, oh, my God, what a chance that was. Poor pass from Schmagel. Hudson-Odoi just couldn't control it well enough. Look for the cross instead. Foul again. Chelsea just in control. Absolutely in control of this game. Big Schmagel. The probability of Chelsea winning this game now is 93%. 93! 72% possession for the Blues. 6 shots, 3 on target, 0 on target, and 0 shots in total for Leicester. It's an absolute domination so far. Arm goes up. Played inside. Kills the momentum a little bit. James, his ball is dispossessed. Said it before, you can't put Pulley and Ziyech on the bench and play Cho and Mount. I mean, I would completely... Your comment could be justified if we weren't 2-0 up. I know they're not really doing much. So they haven't needed to really do much. But, Jesus fucking Christ, Rudiger, what are you doing? "32 minutes on the clock. Tuesday, be there or be square. 7:15. We'll be starting around 6:45 English time on Tuesday in preparation for the Juventus game. So again, tune in. If you 61 likes over on the YouTube page. So if you are watching on YouTube, be sure to drop a like, show some support. If we can get to 100 likes before half time, that would be incredible. One more goal before half time and this game will be done and dusted right then and there. It's another foul on a Chelsea player. No bookings yet. However, we could be close to one. Played back in Jorginho. Chalobah. Hasn't needed to do too much, Chalobah. And he's not playing necessarily his best game for Chelsea so far. But luckily, we've played so well that we haven't needed to put him in too much danger. Here he is again. Played forward. His pass really putting James in danger. But the strength of James outweighs the Leicester player. Bounce in a minute. We're gonna bounce in a minute. Bounce in a minute. We're gonna bounce in a minute. Get Timo on. Is it worth risking him? I don't know if he's completely 100% fit yet. 10 minutes to go left in this first half. Welcome to everyone that's just joining. We've had an absolute belter of a time so far over here at Chelsea Fan TV. So if you don't want to miss out anymore, be sure to subscribe, get notifications on. Leicester fans already leaving. I think they're Chelsea fans, actually. Set the reminders, click the bell. You'll be notified. If you're feeling frisky, as I always say, where are we? If you're feeling generous, you want to follow myself on any of my personal platforms, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, all Chelsea Fans XI for my personal pages. If you want to show some support, would be massively, massively appreciated. So by all means, feel free. Reece James looks like he is a little bit hurt. The way he just kicked that ball up. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for the for follows. Thank you for follows. Didn't know how to word it. FGC, thank you for the follows. Wherever you follow. Throw it! We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. It's Tuchel time. There you go. I know. It's Tuchel time, baby. It's Tuchel time. Free kick to Leicester. I don't know. Arteta seemed fairly confident that Arsenal are going to get a result today. He said if Arsenal play like they've been playing lately, then Arsenal are guaranteed a win. Guaranteed. Said to my barber today, who is an Arsenal fan, he was like, I don't really understand why he put that sort of pressure on our on our Arsenal players. Hudson-Odoi now nods it, counter-attack. Oh, he's taken it brilliant. Nice little Ronaldo chop, taken out in the process, kicked in the head. We carry on. Chilwell out wide, Mason Mount, nice little 1-2, buckle me swoop. Chilwell crosses it. Oh, you fucking idiots! Kante, what are you doing, son? Oh. Havertz going for the absolute bicycle kick of dreams. And Kante absolutely fucking bodies him out the way. Oh, for Christ's sake. I don't think Havertz would have scored that. Looking at where the ball was and where he was going to kick it, it probably would have gone way over. Havertz going for the absolute goal of the season. And Kante comes in and says, fuck off. Oh, God, you got to love him. You got to love him. There was a yellow card there for a Marty. At least a draw. Oh, they'd be happy with a draw, yeah. Chilwell. Leicester fans getting happy with a block, cheering like they've scored a goal. How the times have changed. Thrown forward. Play's died down a little bit, boys. I can't lie. It's we've settled into this completely. We're 2-0 up. Doing the bare minimum to keep them at bay. Counter-attacks are aplenty at the moment, though, at the same time. And a foul from Havertz. Again, Leicester fans cheering that foul. They won a foul and they're cheering like they've scored a goal. It's embarrassing, really. 3-1, still my prediction. Played forward. Good chance. Johnny Evans keeps it in. No, he doesn't. Dosser. Shut up! Cunt. Well out. Yeah, well, we should be worried about Juventus, to be honest. If we take a little gander. Table. Well, no. Not necessarily. We're 6 points clear of Zenit. 3 points behind Juventus. I think a win is definitely on the cards. Timo fit as well, and Lukaku. Not necessarily Lukaku. Not necessarily. I would reckon Lukaku probably going to start on the bench, to be honest. Brom, I'm so scared to read out your comment just in case it's bait, you know. I'm so scared. Tell him happy birthday. I'm not going to read any of that out, but Johnson, happy birthday. If that's real, I'm not reading it out in case it's bait. I don't want to get baited. If it is legit, then I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Evans with the foul there on Havertz. Replays, I beg. Can you read that a few times? I've seen so many people get caught out by reading those kind of comments out. Did Mount touch the ball in the first? Yeah, he's touched the ball a couple times. Mendy blasts it forwards. It's actually worked out pretty well. The counter-attack. Play it! Hudson Doyce in so much space! Pass the fucking ball, Havertz! What is he doing, man? Oh, we've won the foul. It's a good position to have a free kick, but pass the fucking ball! Johnny Evans in the book, rightly so as well. Dirty, dirty bastard. Savage having to actually watch the replay to confirm that it's a foul. Well, that's a foul. We know. Let me move that as well. Alert box needs to go. There we go. Conte, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Massively appreciated. Schmeichel's been booked now as well. Not quite sure why. You don't know what you're doing, referee. Good chance here. Reece James, Mount, and Chilwell all over this. It's James hits the wall. Rudiger takes a swing at it, and just like that, it's a goal kick. Well, into Schmeichel's hands. God, I was wondering if that was actually him there. I was like, what? Dr. Disrespectful, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Again, massively appreciated. Thank you very much. Tielemans in the stands. 2 minutes of added time. Of course, only 1 minute to go. We will be taking a short break for those of you that are new to the stream. Just 5 minutes or so. But in the meantime, halftime stats will be displayed on the screen for your viewing pleasure, and a little bit of light jazz, maybe. No, a music nonetheless, but maybe not light jazz. Maybe light jazz. Light jazz? Who knows? Do you want some light jazz? I can play some light jazz. Chilwell mugging off the fans. What are those noises? What noises? Me? What noises am I making? And there we go. Half-time, boys. Finishes 2-0 at 45 minutes on the clock. Or 47 minutes, really. And as mentioned, go and do your thing. Half-time, 2-0, says Jermaine. Thank you for that. Am I making weird? We'll play some light jazz. Go on. No, we won't. We won't. It's halftime, boys. Do we need to have a little break, have a little tinkle? Do we need to do? And I will be back in roughly 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah. See you in a bit. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, but come back. Do what you need to do. You can fuck off, but also come back, please. 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 Stats will be shown just in a second. Give me a fucking chance. Hello. Hello. We're back. Quick look. Let me get this off the screen. There we go. Quick look. The table has been updated, as you can see. Chelsea, after 12 games, 25 goal difference. 25 goal difference, 29 points with 6 points clear. Man City, they aren't playing today. Who are they playing? Allow me to check. Man City have got Everton tomorrow. Matthew says that our front three has been a bit quiet. No cap. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hudson-Odoi's been doing probably the most work out of the three. Havertz has been there, I guess. he's done his part. Very weak. Suddenly, he's playing like Havertz when we first got him. He gets pushed off the ball really, really easily, and also he just needs to fucking pass the ball. Just pass, please. Just pass. For the love of God, just pass. A couple of chances, especially one towards the end of the first half. He could have easily played in, I think it was either Chilwell or Hudson-Odoi. Great goal from Kante. And so far, so good. A pretty good performance from Chelsea. Not much else could be improved. Of course, the front three. We've had issues with our front three scoring or strikers scoring goals, and hence why we brought in Lukaku. Of course, is injured. Werner is on the bench. We could see him come on in the second half. It'll be really nice to see him back in play. Just a quick little recap of the stats. I mean, the stats don't lie. They've done fucking awful, Leicester. I need to update that, actually. Bear with me. There we go. It is 2-0 to the boys, not 0-0. 9 shots, 4 on target, 70% possession, 2 corners and 5 fouls. Pretty good statistics. I can't really fault us in any position, really. All the same, 0-0 in terms of shots on target and shots in total for Leicester, the home side today. 30% possession, no corners and 11 fouls. Maddison is coming on for the club. That being said, for Harvey Barnes comes off. And Iheanacho as well will be coming on. Let me just quickly switch over back to here. So Barnes and... Oh, shit, I didn't see who was coming off. Who was it? Who came off? Lookman comes off. No subs for Chelsea to mention. We are off. We are underway for this second half. Welcome back. If you are joining, thank you so much for rejoining the stream. How well are the likes looking? That's the question. 82 likes, 3 dislikes. I mean, you know, you're giving your take. Again, be sure if you haven't liked the video, please show some support. It would do me a world of good in the eyes of the boys above me. Vardy here with a great chance is crossed in and easy pickings there for Edouard Mendy. Welcome back. New design. Zob King. Yes, new design. Not my doing. I did design this all myself. However, the new design is for Chelsea Fan TV to fit the scheme. I do like this design though. I can't lie. I was also a fan of the previous design, but you know, you're giving your take. Zob King, if you didn't realize, I am also streaming on YouTube at Chelsea Fan TV, which gets a far bigger audience than my Twitch. So yeah, that's why, because I work for a different company, I suppose. So there is a reason behind it. Dicey little bit of play there. Rudiger coming in, 2-footed tackle there. Chalobah will be subbed off. Do you think? Who for? Who for? That is the question. Lineups. Who have we got? We got Christensen, I suppose, could come on. Keep tidying up the back three. Brilliant ball forward. Not quite good enough. Iheanacho, of course, very dangerous when he's on form. I don't know what keeps whistling. Every time I talk loud, something keeps making a noise. Saul is nowhere to be seen, Spuds. Saul is nowhere to be seen. Mount and Hudson-Odoi to be taken off as well, apparently, according to Ahmed, in his opinion. I actually think Hudson-Odoi's had a pretty good game. I can't lie. Which doesn't pain me to say, but I do think he gets a lot more praise than is deserved in previous performances, like the hype behind him. That being said, like I said, he is doing very, very well today. I think he's playing probably one of the better performances, I think, genuinely, especially this season. He's getting plenty of first team performances for Chelsea this season, given that Werner is injured. Or he's back. He's back. He's in. He's on the bench. Saul will be leaving. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. If he doesn't go in January, then I would be surprised if we extend his contract to a full-time contract, as in buy him. We do have the option to buy, but all the same, not really something I can see happening. I don't think that's something that he wants to happen, to be honest. Leicester looking to have more possession in this game in the second half, but so far, Chelsea in control completely. We could buy and make him good. He's not that young, though, is he? I swear he's like, well, he's my age, I think. Is it Saul Niguez? 26, yeah. He's younger than me. Oh, no. No. He's a year older than me. No. 94. How is he 26? Oh, no. His birthday's tomorrow. Saul turns 27 tomorrow, funnily enough. Nice bit of play here by Chelsea. Dealt with brilliantly there by Albrighton. Dispossessed. Are we still in a position to buy Koundé? I think so, especially if either Christensen or Rudiger go. We will be looking for a replacement player, and Koundé we will pay out of our arse to get him, no doubt about it. He'll be one of the future stars in defence in the world for sure. Mount dispossessed. Someone mentioned it. Did Mount touch the ball in the first half? He's touched the ball in the second half, that's for sure. But he's not looking his normal self today, Mason Mount. It's got to be said. Schmagel's looking very vulnerable in goal, which is rare. It's rare. Schmeichel usually looks really comfortable. Schmeichel's usually the strongest player on the pitch besides Vardy, usually. Kante. Pulisic, Werner, and Ziyech are all warming up. I can't imagine all three of them will come on, to be honest. Werner on for Havertz would be my shout, really. Havertz really has not had a great game. He hasn't had a great game for a while, to be honest, even when he has scored. Jorginho has been very good. He's kind of lurking, isn't he? He's doing his job, but very, very quietly. But like that's the way it should be for a player like him. It just unless you focus on him, you don't notice how good he's playing. But he's doing everything that needs to be done. Good game for the man in the mirror to get some minutes. What is that man in the mirror thing at the moment? I saw him. He had that on his shirt or underneath his shirt for America. What can someone explain what that means? How come you've only got 58 people watching? I don't know, mate. I'm not sure. I've got no idea. How there's not more people watching, I've got no clue. The best way to get more people is for you guys to get the word out. Let them know how good these streams are. We can get a little community going, build it up over time. This time next year will be hopefully a lot more people watching. Semi, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. If Rudiger leaves, I'll be so pissed. I think most people will be, to be honest. Brilliant chance here. Hudson-Odoi. Have a shot. Chilwell! Oh, what a save! What a save! Brilliant, brilliant chance there for Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi holding up play a little bit, finds Chilwell on the edge of the box, who shoots low and hard. Wasn't quite as wide as you would want it to be. I took a deflection, to be fair. It's a brilliant save by Schmeichel. Goes out for a corner to the boys. Oh, Chile. Not his best corner, it's got to be said. Kante, James rather. Hudson-Odoi crosses it in. Rudiger in the box. Schmeichel tries to keep it in. Hello, Malaysia. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. Keeper did well there. He did indeed, Brian. Brain sample. Brian. Just under 10 minutes gone in this second half. Welcome to the stream if you are just joining. Good chance. Hudson-Odoi has a swing at it. It's easy pickings again for Schmeichel between the sticks, but it was actually going wide. My clock isn't fast. Well, it's actually on key. On my TV, it's exactly the same time. So I think I might be a second fast. So what I can do. 45. Yeah, now it's identical. If you're watching on a stream, then it's probably that's why I'm ahead, because I'm watching the game live on BT Sport. So corner ball to Chelsea. Mark Albrighton clearing the ball. It's time to make a change. Thomas Tuchel doesn't like to make a change too early. I've come to realise he does wait a little late sometimes, doesn't he? Corner ball to Chelsea, as I said. Crossed it. It's a great cross, punched away by Schmeichel. Kante. Nice little dupe. throw in to Leicester. Quite the contrasting starting 11 there with the symbols. Three bookings for the home side, 2 substitutions, 2 goals for Chelsea. Any sub preferences? Well, let's have a little look-see. My preference would probably be Christensen on for Chalobah, which we said earlier, just to firm up the back three. Chalobah's been not necessarily a bad game for Chalobah, but not his best. And if ever there was going to be a side where we make a mistake, I think Chalobah could potentially be the weak link. I mean, he is technically the weak link between those three. Christensen, I'd bring Werner on for sure. I really want to see Werner play. It's been a while. It's been a long time. It feels like it's been a long time, especially with the international break. You think 2 weeks with that and then 3 games or so without him there. And then maybe Loftus-Cheek, but then again, Jorginho and Kante have been brilliant today. So maybe Pulisic on for Mason Mount, who hasn't really had too good of a game today either. Not a bad game, but not a typical game of Mason Mount standard. Timo for Mount. United is 5 days. Would you start Lukaku for Juve? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I don't think he's going to be fit. First of all, I don't think he's going to be fit for the Juventus game. And second of all, I don't want to risk him being injured for the Man United game. So as you said, 5 days after, we've got Manchester United. So I'd rather keep him fit for that game. Premier League is the priority this season. Having won the Champions League last year, which is still fucking bizarre. I know, but we've got 2012 memorabilia here. Memorabilia of 2012's win. And we're talking about how we won it last. Just the fact Chelsea have won the Champions League two times now. It's just... it just gets me I choke up every time I think about it. I love this club. Jesus Christ. Mendy! What are you doing? If we win the Champions League, Chelsea are in the... We've got the quality now to go the distance in the Champions League now, currently. But my preference, we need to win the Premier League again. It's been a couple of years now. It's been a few years, really. 2017 being the last time. It would be really nice to win the Premier League, especially for Thomas Tuchel. He's won the Champions League. If he could win the Premier League now, would be unbelievable. He's already en route to trumping Jose, I think. He's already Thomas Tuchel. I mean, lest we forget, it's Tuchel time all the time, baby. If Thomas Tuchel wins the Premier League this season, unbelievable manager. Played forward. Chilwell. Goes out for a corner ball. He's already my favourite manager ever for Chelsea. And I know that might seem a little bit crazy for some people to understand. It's early. I just love him as a person. As a manager, he's brilliant. As a character, he's so laid back, but also a little bit ruthless when he's on the interviews as well. Says it how it is, but he's not a cunt like Jose, where it's just too much sometimes. I love Jose, don't get me wrong, Chelsea Jose. We won 2016-17, didn't we? Well, I meant 2016-17 season. ZX coming on, man. Fuck off. For God's sake. Oh! Don't get me wrong, I love Ziyech, but just sometimes, man. I hope when he comes on, just prove me wrong. Not prove me wrong, but just do something, please. I just hate when Ziyech comes on or starts and just does nothing. If anything, just makes the team a little bit worse. Sometimes can be absolutely brilliant, but more often than not, he just kind of stinks the team up a little bit. We know how good Ziyech can be. We know how good he can be. He's just, like you say, Arrow. He's lazy. He's so... he's either lazy sometimes or Hudson-Odoi takes it well. Oh! over the bar. The thing is with Ziyech, he either is too lazy sometimes or he tries way too hard. And when he tries way too hard, he fumbles it all the time. There's no in between. Hopefully he comes on and scores or, does something for once. It's like Havertz as well. I've always said Havertz looks so lazy and like lethargic on the ball, and you see him and he's just sort of like, I don't know, it's weird. We're not going to see Timo Werner come on. If these two come on, which they are, Timo Werner and Ziyech about to come on. Pulisic and Ziyech coming on. He is good. I know. I'm not saying Ziyech isn't good. I've said we know how good Ziyech can be. He's a brilliant player. He's really good. He's also in the latter stages of his career. He's not like a Havertz or a Werner who are like in their early 20s. Ziyech's proven. and he should be playing better is what I'm saying, because he has experience. Mason Mount and Havertz both make way. It's always hard to have an opinion on players because there's always some people that love players, that love the players that you can't. I'm not saying they're shit. I'm not saying that when I criticize Chelsea players, I'm not for 1 second saying that they're shit. I'm saying that they could improve. We know how good Ziyech can be. He needs to play better. Havertz as well. He's only 22 though, so he has a little bit of an excuse behind him to be playing the way he is at the moment. I just missed a brilliant shot there and a brilliant save. Fantastic save from Mendy. That was going all the way in. It's a fantastic save from Mendy. I wish I actually saw that. I would have gone nuts. But no, I love Ziyech. I love every Chelsea player. I don't dislike any player. I'm harsh on the players that I know should be much better than they are. Do you know what I mean? It's creative criticism. That's all. I would imagine it's Pulisic. Pulisic is in the middle currently. I don't know if he's playing striker, but he's in the middle. Minimal work for Pulisic so that we don't get him injured, but he also has a chance to score. We're just sort of like, go on, Pulisic, go up there, son. Do your thing up there. Don't get injured, though, for Christ's sake. Don't run about too much. Don't pull your hamstring after just like fucking walking about. My man's made of glass. Pulisic is made of glass. It's so scary. Crossed in, chance! Headed over by Vardy. Mendy is a bad man. He is. He's so good. Ice cold. Ice running through his veins. I love how passionate he gets as well when Chelsea are fucking about in defence, or if we don't defend well enough for Mendy. He's like, get a fucking grip. Come on. What are you doing? Putting me in harm's way. I've got a clean sheet record to fucking uphold here. I need the golden glove. I rate it. He's got so much passion. Kepa has that, but you look at Kepa and he's like 5'11", and you think like, shut up. How are you booking his on? He's just put it down. Mendy's been booked for time wasting. He's only just put the fucking ball down. What? This referee. The fuck is it? Shut up. Get on with it, Glenn Hoddle. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Get on with it. It's the 65th minute. It's not exactly like it's the 90th minute, for fuck's sake. Disgraceful from Mendy. The time-wasting bastard. I mean, it could have been a red. He was wasting time in an aggressive way there, to be fair. You know, it should have been a red, really. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. We know what we are. We know. Oh, Leicester just muddied. They really are. They really are. Tuchel was not happy at all. No. Give him the purple cards. Give him it. Purple card, Mendy. Jesus. There we go. Look, we're giving him it. Purple card for Mendy. Disgraceful. Nice play. I feel like I haven't commentated on this second half at all. Pulisic, dispossessed, looks to close it down a little bit, though. Jorginho, Kante, being immense in the middle of the field. It's got to be said. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. Nice cross! Jack John! Oh, have you not scored there? Ziyech connecting with Pulisic there. It's a fantastic fucking cross from Ziyech. Jesus Christ! Pulisic just needs to get it on target. He's got a push in the back, to be fair. Should be 3-0. Should be 3-0. Unbelievable. Oh, unbelievable. little voice crack for you there. Just a friendly reminder. If you aren't following myself on any social media platforms and you're looking to support myself as a creator, I suppose, Chelsea Fans XI on all social media platforms would be massively appreciated. But if not, no worries. Thank you for following if you do. Upcoming fixtures as well. Just a quick reminder: Juventus, Man United, Watford, and West Ham. Some big games coming up. Big games. Hello. Batty Cat. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Yeah, he pushed him. He did push him. Sad that he might go to Dortmund. I mean, he looks good in the yellow kit. I can't lie. He does look good in the yellow kit. Iheanacho finds someone who gives away the ball really easily there. Great Ziyech. We need to see this more. This is what I was saying. Creative criticism, constructive criticism, more like. Wasn't being saying he was shit. I was just saying that type of ball. We know that Ziyech can provide good passes, but not recently. Yeah, yeah. He was pushed. Turn the light down a bit. There we go. That's better. Yeah, there's not much else. Some things have changed. Renz, do you mean the layout? The layout's changed a little bit, eh? It's a nice little design, new little design. Unless it's not a nice design. What do you think? It's a nice change, or does it look a little bit shit? I like it. I think it's quite good. Yeah, I don't have to keep putting substitutions underneath the starting lineup, which is nice for me. It's always a ball ache doing that. Ziyech finds it on the wing. Go on, all the way! Cuts in. Pass. Brilliant shoot! Yes! Pulisic! Ziyech with a fucking massive run. What a fucking bit of play. This is what I said about Ziyech. He needs to play more like this. Unbelievable. Picks it up, cuts in, passes it, finds Pulisic. Pulisic just toe pokes it in. 3-0. 3-0. What a goal. What a bit of link-up play that was. 3-0 to the boys. Done and dusted. Done and fusted. 3-0. See you later. Avida Sen. Arrivederci's. Bonsoir. Goodbye. How many more? 3-0. Look at that. Get your comments in. They're coming up on the screen now. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Yeah, I'm not. Fuck off, man. Oh, Ziyech! He's offside. Oh my God, we're fucking them right now. We're absolutely shafting them. I didn't say Ziyech was shit. I said this is the performance I wanted. This is how he should be playing week in, week out. He's been brilliant since he's come on. Make no mistake about it. There we go. Ziyech playing really well. He is. He's playing really well. I'm not holding my hands up because I said I like him. I like him. Adios. There we go. Get your goodbyes in different languages in. Let's get them on the screen. Avida Sen. Arrivederci's. Bonsoir. Goodbye. Ta-ta for now. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. I wish I knew the words to the rest of it, but Jesus. I'm just glad Pulisic scored. And so am I. So am I. It's good. It's good. Rudiger with the flick on for the first goal. Kante with a fucking blinding goal. Blinding goal. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. That's goodbye, isn't it? Translate. There you go. From French. Bonsoir. Good evening. Not quite goodbye, but you know. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. Who's this dosser coming on? Champions of Europe. And it's Super Chelsea. Super Chelsea FC. Samari comes off. Dewsbury Hall comes on. Nicely played. Golden Dag, top zines. Imagine if Chelsea didn't draw to Burnley, you would have been 12 points ahead of us. Not 12. From Man United. Loftus-Cheek's coming on. I called it. I did call it. Kante's pulled his hamstring. Oh, no, Jorginho's pulled his hamstring. Stop singing like that. A tad bit crit. What do you mean singing like how everyone else sings at the game? We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. How's that? Shove it up your ass. Do what I want. Jorginho's coming off. Champions of Europe! We know what we are! You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! Champions of Europe! You'll never sing that. Oh, it's cringe. Is it cringe? Oh, is it a little bit cringe, is it? Oh. My team's winning! Fuck off! Jorginho off 4. Check the audio. Is it a bit loud, is it? Get in there! Is it a bit loud, is it? Do I need to do a little bit of an audio check? I mean, if I shout directly into the mic, of course it's going to be a bit loud. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, give me a sec. Is that better? Hello, test. There we go. No, I know I was on mute. I know I was on mute. I was trying to not deafen you all. I shouted so hard I fucking broke the fucking mic. Oh God. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe. Listen, this all happens, boys. It's part of production. This all happens. we know what we are. We're all having fun. We're all having fun. Unless you're a Leicester fan. We're looking good. We are looking good. I don't know why oh, what a fucking bolt. Oh, Jesus Christ. 10 minutes to go. What are we on? 95 likes, boys. Come on. Come on. 5 likes away from 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on. It'll be oh, jeez. It would be massively appreciated, boys. 100 likes. Just 4 to go. 96. Come on. Oh, Dennis Wise scored a fucking good goal at the San Siro. 1 minute to go. Oh, Dennis Wise scored a fucking good goal. Here's Rudiger. Go on. All the way. Pulisic picks it up. Probably offside. He loves being offside. It's not. It's a goal. It wasn't Pulisic either. It was Chilwell. Pulisic puts it in the back of the net. And that is offside. Blue is the colour. Football is the game. Is it off? Pulisic offside goal. Well, I'm going to do the same as the Leicester fans are, except I'm coming back. I'm going for a piss. Give me literally 1 second. I'm going to mute my mic because you will be able to hear me piss. If you're listening on Twitch, you may be able to hear me. I'm back. Jesus Christ. I went for the toilet. I saw it. It was a brilliant save. I thought I'd go and I wouldn't miss anything. I'm sorry. Man's got to pee when a man's got to pee, for Christ's sake. Oh, well, while they're doing this as well, I might as well. Upcoming fixtures again. Juventus, Man United, Watford, and West Ham. Sports stream. You fucked your mic. My ears hurt, and now it's off. That's a skill in my book. I screamed so loud I broke the mic. It's never happened before. It might have been because I grabbed it and I was like, got to be careful with the old hand gestures there. Mendy just wants a clean sheet. Nothing is stopping him. He's an absolute freak of nature in the goal. Is he the best? Here's the question for you. Go. Don't mute your Twitch. I haven't muted my Twitch. Here's the question, and without being biased, is Mendy the best keeper in the world right now? In my eye, yes, he is. Who's better? James! Oh, it's brilliant! Oh, fuck off! Is he offside? Not a chance! Not a chance! Oh! Chilwell's offside. What a goal! What a finish, man. What a finish from Reece James, regardless if it was offside or not. He wasn't offside. It's a fucking blinding finish. Man's got to do what man's got to do. Yeah, if I need to pee, I've got to pee. Boys, don't forget, coming up, following straight after this, we have got the player ratings show as well, which we will be doing. So stay tuned. Many of you have already stayed for this as well. So if you want to get your ratings on the screen as well, I'll be doing player ratings for this game. There's plenty to do. Hudson-Odoi! Oh, there's plenty of ratings to go around. We've had some good performances, really. So if you want to get your ratings notified or on the screen or heard, be a part of the conversation. Be sure to stay around following this show. Immediately following the show, we will be doing the player ratings. Just to cover who's played well, who hasn't played quite as well. I know. Get the fourth. Get the fourth. Chelsea. I think people are sleeping on Chelsea, to be honest. People don't realise how good we actually are at the moment. Like, it's the hatred. It's the hatred of Chelsea that makes people feel like not want to acknowledge how good we are. Acknowledge us. Acknowledge how good we are, for fuck's sake. We're so good. We're so good. No, it's Werner's an offside fucking fiend at the moment. Not at the moment. He hasn't played for a while, but he's he loves being offside. He really does. We know what we are. No, you'll make me break my mic again. We know what we are. I don't want to break. Champions of Europe. We know what we are. If it breaks, it breaks. Fuck it. Ziyech. Go on, the sun. All the way. James should go back to being a striker. That was a finish of an accomplished striker, said Glenn Hoddle. And he's not wrong. He is not wrong. Rudiger. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. I don't hate Chelsea, and I know your team is really good. And you have good coaches and manager. As an Arsenal fan, we are miles off Chelsea. Mate. Chilwell with a shot over the bar. You've been miles off Chelsea for over a decade. Nearly two decades, pretty much. You've been off Chelsea for like 17 years now. It's ridiculous how off you are. Give it to 2024, and it'll be 20 years since Arsenal really were anywhere near as good as Chelsea. We've been of Chelsea for 8 years, to be honest. I dare to scream it into your mic again. No. Okay, this might start a conversation. Who's the most iconic player of all time in your opinion for Chelsea? Mine's Ruud Gullit. He's up there as an iconic player / manager / player manager, but nowhere near the most iconic. No. Zola's up there as well. My brother and I argue who's more iconic out of Drogba and Zola, but I mean, you can see who I favour, to be honest. James, out wide, Hudson-Odoi. I honestly don't think... Is my mic broken again? Do you mean fix the mic? Is it broken? It's fine. Right. I just don't think... You've got Osgood. Osgood has a statue. The king of Stamford Bridge, which he is and always will be. Drogba is the heir to the throne. Technically, he's like the prince. He's the prince of Stamford Bridge. But you know, I don't even think it's close. I think Drogba Drogba just is the GOAT. He just is. Obviously, you've got JT, you've got Ashley Cole, Lampard, Petr Cech, Zola, Dennis Wise. Dennis Wise is one of my favourite players of all time. But Hasselbank. I loved Hasselbank. Good Johnson. There's so many players, but realistically, Drogba is the GOAT. He just is. Are you guys playing FPL? Thiago Silva, man of the match. Have I missed something? What? He hasn't played badly. He's defended really well. He's no. I'm not saying for one. Oh, he's just been absolutely fucked. Thiago Silva, man of the match, I think is a little bit questionable. Yeah, Jimmy Greaves. It's a big debate. It really is. We won 2 UCLs, 2 Prems, 2 Europa Leagues, a couple of FA Cups and Carabao Cups, which is more than us. Oh, do you mean we've won 2 Premier Leagues since the last time you won it? Because obviously we have won more than that. Ziga-zaga, ziga-zaga. Oi, oi, oi. Gonna break the mic again. Jesus Christ. Kante for me is man of the match, realistically. Ziga! Zaga! Ziga-zaga, ziga-zaga. Oi, oi, oi. I win the blues. Go steam it in. I win the blues. Go steam it in. I want to be in that number. When the blues go steaming in. Easy win for the lads. Let's go. We'll probably lose Silver in the next year or so. He might extend. I hope he does. Way. That's pretty much it, boys. 13 seconds to go. And it's been a good one. It really has. Ziga! There we go. Yes! Come on. 3-0 to the boys. It's done and dusted. We are the team to beat. We apparently look every inch the team to beat. We are the team to fucking beat. It comes as a surprise to many for some reason. But we were always vying for the Premier League title this season. Boys, it's been a good one. It's been a good one. 29 points. There we go. There we go. See? There's the table. Allow me to mute my TV so I don't get distracted. Chelsea on top with 6 points in front of second place Manchester City and West Ham. Bit of a strange one there. Great performance. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for watching, mate. Appreciate it. As always, bear in mind, boys, before you go anywhere, we are going to be doing the player rating show, which will commence right now. Hello, here I am. Here's the starting lineup. We're only going to do the starting lineup. Well, no, we're not. Well, we are. I don't want to keep you any longer than you need to be here for, because it is Saturday. It is early, and I'm sure a lot of you have things to do. So let's get this show on the road. Starting with Mendy, it's got to be realistically. I mean, it's again a fantastic performance from the one and only Edouard Mendy. I'm fairly sure as like a what's the minimum? I think the minimum performance anyone put in was a 7. 7? I think everyone realistically is a 7. Maybe not Havertz. I think Havertz is maybe a 6, 6.5. Mount as well, maybe a 6, 6.5. I think Mendy was a 9. Mendy's a 9. Mount didn't do too much. No, he didn't really have the best of performances. I guess we'll give Thiago Silva a 9 as he was technically man of the match. Kante as well, for me, a 9. Jorginho, he did get injured, but he did also have a blinding game, as many of you mentioned as well. So I think the middle three definitely get a 9 rating. James, fantastic performance from him as well. I have to give him a 9. Chilwell, I'd give an 8. Had a good game. Chilwell had a good game, but not necessarily as good as those mentioned before. The likes of James, Kante, Jorginho, Thiago Silva, and Mendy. So this is how we look right now. This is how it looks right now. All of those players, 9. Chilwell with an 8. Still admirable. Really, really good performance from him. Chilwell offside a couple times. James was class. Mount and Havertz a 6. The rest should be a 7+. My man of the match was Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi had a really good game, to be fair. So I think it's only fair he gets into the 9 club as well. What did you say? 6 for Mount and Havertz. You're probably correct, to be honest. So a 6 for Mounts and a 6 for Havertz. It's going to be a quick player ratings. It's going to be a quick player ratings show today because we're nearly done. We've only got Chalobah and Rudiger to go. Chalobah underrated. I mean, he is. However, he didn't have the best of performances today. It's got to be said. Not a bad performance at all. I'm not saying that. Again, don't crucify me. But he's had better performances. So I would probably put him on the maybe like a 7. A 7. I don't think he was as bad as Mount and Havertz, but I'll give him a 7. Not a bad performance, but not one of his best. And then Rudiger with the goal, I think arguably a 9 for him as well. Didn't have a bad game at all. Played pretty well, to be honest. 7 for Chalobah, yeah. And of course, a 10 out of 10 for Tommy Tuchel. So it's a quick one, boys. We've blasted through it. Again, there we go. A fantastic game from Chelsea. From minute 1 to 90, we show control, calmness on the ball and willing to get forward at will. Great to see Captain America get onto the score sheet, says Vincent Gaylor. Thank you for your input. Thank you to everyone that has interacted today. Of course, the new system, we are going to get, as many comments on the screen as possible to help you guys get your voices heard. So again, by all means, in the next stream, which of course is Juventus, be sure to tune in for that game. That's Tuesday at 8 o'clock. We will be going live half an hour or so early for that, so we can do some coverage of the game, some facts, all that sort of stuff. If you've been watching on Twitch, thank you so much for watching, and everyone that's followed over on Twitch, again, thank you so much. If you've been watching on YouTube, thank you for all the likes and all the subscriptions, everything like that. 6 dislikes. It's a bit harsh. But it's 3-0 to the boys nonetheless. It's a great return to the Premier League for Chelsea following the Burnley game, a 1-1 disappointing draw. Tuchel did do all the right decisions today. He had an absolute blinder. Once again, thank you everyone, wherever you watched. If you watched on YouTube, if you watched on Twitch, if you followed me anywhere else like that, just as a final hoorah, a final see you later. If you are feeling generous after this stream, Here are all my social media platforms, as well as Chelsea Fans TV, Blues Fans TV over on Instagram, etc., etc. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. It's, again, like we say, 3-0 to the boys. Fantastic result. We are top by 6 points until Man City play Everton tomorrow. Liverpool play Arsenal later on today, 5:30 kickoff. Again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on Tuesday, and then we've got Manchester United following that, Watford and West Ham. Until then, see you later. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Goodbye.